You need to fail, and you need to fail hard. You need to fail early. You need to fail at whatever project you're working on. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why. People nowadays want instant gratification. They want everything handed to them on a silver platter. And I think that it's really important for your development that you go through adversity in order to grow. A lot of people watch me doing this YouTube thing every day, and they'll make fun of me. They'll be like, oh, this guy is wasting his time. Why is he doing this? You're failing. You're a loser. It's completely the opposite, because failing makes you a better person. Failure is the path to growth. And a lot of people seem to have forgotten this. I don't know what lessons they learned in their life. Maybe it's because they've never accomplished anything great. I have experience in failing, and I have experience in accomplishing my goals. And what I learned throughout the years is that nothing comes easy that's worth it. A major step in becoming successful in something is failing. Last video, I mentioned that you need to chase your passion, not success. But while you're chasing your passion, I never said it was going to be easy. I never said that that passion was not going to be full of obstacles. And what I've learned is that once you start that imperfect project and begin going through the process of building whatever it is you're trying to do, you're going to run into multiple obstacles. I never said it was going to be easy. The literal same process is going to apply to whatever you're doing. It's not going to be easy. You think it's easy to come on here every day and talk to a camera fluently? It's not. But every day that I do it, I get better at it. And that's the point. People think that my goal is to come on here and get tons of views and subscribers and fame and clout, and that's why I do this. That's not why I'm doing this at all. It's the complete opposite. My goal is to become the best speaker I can be. To be able to make a video for an hour without any cuts, without any stumbling over my words, without backtracking, and still have a clear, cohesive argument that somebody who doesn't know me, that doesn't know the context of the channel, can come in and watch. That's my goal. And I think that I'm on a good path. I'm making a lot of progress, actually. If you go back and watch my old content and compare it to this, it's leagues and bounds ahead of what I used to do. And that comes with practice and time and hours and failure. The failure is what makes you stronger. The failure is what makes you a better content creator. The failure is what makes you a better creator, builder, whatever it is you're doing. You cannot succeed in this life without failing. I don't know why people don't understand this. Everybody wants to get a handout. Everybody wants to get instant gratification. You know, in this video, I messed up a few times. I don't know if I'll keep I messed up a few times, and I don't know if I'm going to keep those errors in here or not. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll cut out some of them. I don't know. But the point is that in the past, literally 1 year ago, I could not do this. I could not sit in front of this camera and have a conversation with you and be coherent for more than 2 minutes. Maximum 3, maybe 4 if I'm lucky. The same with my live streams. My live streams were very dependent on other people's content. And occasionally I would go on a tangent for 4 minutes, but I couldn't stay on a topic for hours like I can now. My goal is to become a top tier yapper. That's what it is. And I'm succeeding in that goal. Well, maybe I'm failing a little bit at YouTube. I'm not getting the views I expected to get, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because that's not the goal. Now, when I start getting views, I'm not going to complain. But it's not the purpose. The purpose is to become the best speaker. The purpose is to grow myself, to learn something, to become better, to become stronger. And this skill is one of the most important skills you can get in your life. The ability to talk, to communicate. Every successful YouTuber has gone through this process. And this time period where you struggle is where your real personality grows, where the real you shines. And I think that people don't understand that this whole thing is a process. And it doesn't just apply to YouTube, it applies to everything. When you start at something, you're not going to be the best person at it. You're not going to have that light that attracts other people. You need to build it up. It's like a campfire. You're throwing wood into the fire. You're building it up. And at some point, it will become a blazing forest fire that nobody will be able to miss, and that it will attract all kinds of people to you, whether they be customers or viewers. But right now, it's a small kindling. And I'm working on building that fire. That's the purpose. That's the whole purpose of life. The purpose of life is to grow. I find it ironic and funny that people don't like change. They hate to see somebody pivot from one thing to another. But sometimes you got to cut those people out. I'm sorry. I love you guys, but if you're going to hold me back, if you're going to be completely negative when you see me trying to change, I'm going to have to cut some of them off. That's just the truth. The same thing applies to life. If you're hanging out with a bunch of buddies, drinking and partying, doing drugs, and then one day you say, you know what, man, I'm going to end this lifestyle. I'm going to go to college. I'm going to become something in life. Those people are going to get upset. Those people are going to try and stop you. But the truth is that they're just afraid. They're afraid to fail because that path to success is full of failures along the way. It's full of losses. It's full of difficulties. It's full of barriers that you're going to have to break. And most people don't want to break through barriers. They don't want to feel pain. They don't want to struggle. They want an easy life full of pleasures and easy success. But I'm here to tell you today, there is no such thing as easy success. If you want to succeed in this life, you need to first find your passion, like I said in the last video, and then you need to work hard at that passion. And when you hit an obstacle, you're going to have to work through it. If you're the kind of person who gives up instantly, you're not going to make it. You'll never have the supercar. You'll never have the mansion. You'll never have the yacht. You'll never be traveling in PJs. You'll never even get to level 1. I'm on level 1. I'm on level 1. That's what people don't understand. Some people look at me and they think, oh, this guy's successful. He has a $25,000 watch on his wrist that I paid $19,000, by the way, but it's gone up in value. This is the thing people don't understand. Watches and other things like that go up in value, but that's a different video. People look at me and they think to themselves, this guy made it. This guy's successful. Why is he talking to us like this? Who the hell does he think he is? But they don't realize I'm on level 1, maybe even level 0. Having a job where you make between $150,000 and $250,000, that's nothing. That's level 0. That's level 0. I'm a broke boy. And that's why I'm working towards becoming somebody. And on YouTube, I'm a no-name. Nobody knows who I am. A few thousand people, there's billions of people on this planet. There's millions and millions and millions of people using social media every single day. I'm a nobody. I'm working on it. And to me, it seems crazy that you can sit there and watch somebody working on it and criticize them and laugh and point while you're doing nothing with your life because you're afraid of failing. You need to wake up. Life is passing you by. You live one life, as far as I know, and it is passing you by. Because you're afraid to fail. This is part of the game. You fail, game over. Luckily for you, it's not game over. I don't know what analogy I can use. It's not game over. It'd be crazy if it was game over. But it's close to game over. And you hit the restart button and you try that level again. And you try the level again and again and again and again until you break through. That's what life is all about. Personal growth. I find it really sad and disappointing when I run into somebody I went to high school with or college with, and they're still in the same spot they were in when I met them. Yo, it is extremely disappointing. And why are they in that spot? Because they're complacent, because they're afraid of failing. I know it's scary and I know it's embarrassing to fail. It is. Everybody knows this, but you need to do it or you're not going to grow. And you've all heard this before. This speech is not a new speech. I'm not telling you anything new. You've been hearing this your entire life from people that are older than you telling you this, but you won't listen because you're lazy and you're afraid. You'll hear this message 1,000 times in your life, and it's up to you to listen to it. It's up to you to put it into practice. I can only tell you the message. I'm just another messenger telling you what I've learned. I'm in my late 30s, guys. And don't get me wrong, I have always had this mindset, and that's how I was able to get to level 1. But if I had gone all in from the beginning, I would be way, way ahead of where I am now. So if you're a guy like in your in your teens, early 20s, I hope you listen to this message and you go all in. Go all in on your passion. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let the obstacles stop you. Give it 100%. And I promise you, you'll learn something and you'll become a better person.